mean, you just got to be ready to play. I mean, every team in the Big Ten is good. And, I mean, we've been watching a lot of film on them. They've had a lot of close games versus a lot of good teams. And they've been right there. I mean, they just haven't executed down the stretch the last 3-4 minutes of the game. And so we got to come in tomorrow night prepared, ready to play, and go out there and execute.
Jon, how can this offense improve, maybe get back to where it was earlier this season?
I mean, we just got to knock down our open shots. When we're open, shoot the ball with confidence, and be able to knock it down. We got to be able to pass the ball and hit the guy in the open hands and just be able to knock down shots. I mean, those are going to fall. I mean, but just try and get out in transition. I think that's when we're at our best. And get out and get layups, dunks, and I mean, get out transition threes really. But really just knocking down open shots.
What would your assessment be of the offense against Wisconsin?
I mean, the first half we struggled a little bit, but give a lot of credit to the defense. I mean, I think it was 25-25 at halftime or something like that. And fortunate enough, we were able to knock down enough shots down the stretch. I mean, Charles hit a lot of big-time shots down the stretch. He was very clutch, and we just scored just enough.
Jon, all season we've seen you have a really good relationship with Xavier. How important is that to have a really good relationship with your point guard on the court?
I mean, it's very important, but I think that starts off the court, and that started a couple years ago when we first came in together in the same class. And just having that bond, not just over basketball, but just in life and too in general off the court. And he always knows where I am on the court, and I know he'll make the right decision or the right pass for me to go finish. And he has the confidence in me to go finish around the rim, where if pick and pop and shoot the three. So I mean, just being really connected with your point guard and center is very important to the team.
How was that relationship when you were freshmen, both on the bench and even last year?
I mean, we're kind of in the same boat. I mean, both learning from great teammates. I mean, he was learning from D-Wall, I was learning from Mo and Mark. And so just taking that knowledge and little by little, just doing little stuff and practicing, bringing that into the games. And I mean, he's really shined in the last couple of years. And then me this year, I mean, we've really blossomed, I think.
How much has Xavier's court vision improved this year as opposed to last year?
I mean, I think it's improved a lot. I mean, but I think he's always had that. I mean, been watching him back in like the AAU and then high school. I remember watching like highlight videos. He'd always be able to pass. I mean, but now that he's running this team, I mean, his core vision's is off the charts. He can find anyone. I mean, one of the passes against Rutgers, he threw that baseline pass to Iggy. I mean, I'm not even sure how he found him. And a couple of times in transition, he'll throw it right over the top. And so, and they're right on the dime too. So I mean, he's very good at passing transition, stuff like that.
Any other passes that maybe stand out that he might be making this year that he might not have been making last season?
I mean, I think that left-hand one bounce pass so far, that's the one that stuck out to me the most.
Jon, at halftime, that 5 minutes that you guys get by yourselves when the coaches aren't in there, I mean, what goes on in there? Can you give me a sense of, is it hyping each other up, or is it strategy talk?
I mean, a little bit just kind of talking amongst ourselves. I mean, nothing too crazy, but I mean, we'll sit there for a couple minutes. Sometimes no one will really say anything. For the first couple minutes, we just kind of gather our thoughts, and then we kind of just talk back and forth with each other, what we see out there, what's kind of going right, what's kind of going wrong, and then the coaches come in. So it's nothing like yelling at each other or nothing too serious, but at the same time, I mean, sometimes guys in the back are making jokes, so we're still having fun. Whether it's a close game or not, I mean, we're staying loose in there as well, but we're also focused on trying to win the game.
Is it like a captain's time to talk, or sort of anyone who wants to?
No, really anyone to chime in. I mean, a couple of scout players will chime in what they see. I mean, because their perspective on the bench is a lot different from what we see. And I mean, they've been running their offense for the last couple of days, so we always get their opinion. I mean, I try and talk to Luke Wilson, what he sees a lot, or Jaron. I mean, and they give us a lot of help out there too.
Are there any specific scout players that are, more vocal than others?
I wouldn't say more vocal with others, but I mean, I'm roommates with Luke Wilson, so I mean, I have bonded a lot this past year, and I've grown really close to him. Our relationship has grown really close, and I mean, he's always talking to me before games. I mean, just trying to help me, and on the court, if he sees anything I'm doing right or wrong, he'll come with me and talk to me. I'll ask him about what he sees with my shot or something like that. So I'd really say not one person in particular is vocal, but the most person I go to talk to advice is probably Luke Wilson.
Jon, have you ever heard the term trap game, a trap game for a team?
Yeah, I mean, but I don't necessarily believe that. I mean, yeah, either have the big one or if there's a big game coming up. I mean, you just got to focus on this game. I mean, Penn State's a very good team. and going in their place. I mean, it's a tough place to play. I mean, last year, I think we only won by 3-4 points, and they were playing at elite level last year as well. So we got to be ready to play hard and smart and execute the game plan.
Coach B was talking about, I think he said Eli hit 6 threes in your guys' scrimmage the other day, and I think he's only scored maybe 6 points in the last 10 games. I mean, how do you maybe get practice version of Eli to maybe come out in the game?
Yeah, I mean, he's just got to shoot the ball. He's got to shoot with confidence. I mean, we all have the confidence for him to go down, knock down shots. I mean, I believe in him, and so do my teammates. And so when he has an open look, he's just got to knock down an open shot. He can't be hesitant. He can't be looking to pass the ball. He's got to go out there with confidence and shoot the ball.
You feel like that's been the problem? He maybe just hesitates a split second too long?
Maybe a little bit, or he just doesn't want to force anything. I mean, I can kind of see that. I mean, that's with me too. I'm not trying to force anything, just find the open shot. And I mean, he's pressing a little bit, but he knows that he's capable of knocking out shots, and he's just got to go do that and show that to coach.
Anything else?